Hey mates, as usual it's me Pavlot and I continue to torture your ears with your daily dose of Ukrainian accent. And also I continue telling you about interesting audio gear, and today once again we are going to the land of scary nature and friendly people. And we'll be talking about Flathead Audio third model named Studio. As name suggests, it's earbuds tweaked to be on the natural and monitoring side of things. But taking into account my previous experience with company, I'm expecting great accessory set, great sound, and great price. Actually, price is indeed great. It's about $60. Link will be in the description, and to fully blow your socks off, company even offers you a bonus socks with each purchase. So all that sounds really interesting, and let's have a closer look. Same perfect box we've seen before, compact white box with company's logo on the front side, and on the rear side we can see technical specifications. The most interesting is that it's pretty sensitive earphones with 32 ohms impedance, which is great for different mobile sources. Inside we'll get a nice case with earphones themselves, and cable, quality control stamp. Actually it's MMCX disconnect tool with company's logo, and even rubber keychain with model's name. So great set of accessories, but of course there is more to come inside of the case. Here we have a short clip, earpieces themselves, then this set of silicone rings and tips with different amount of holes, so they can be used for sound tuning, different foam pads, donut shape and classical ones, so a lot of different tips, a lot of ways to experiment with sound and improve fit. So let's dig and we'll see. This time shells made of metal, and they have color coding, so this one is for left and this one is for right. Of course they're symmetrical, so you can easily use it in your left ear if you want, but usually red goes to the right ear. Compact, fitting nicely, slightly opened, so everything we've seen before, but slightly different. Really convenient shells, fitting into my ears nicely. They actually have a piece of plastic here, which probably improves the grip with your outer ear, and also it protects your ear from cold metal when it's cold outside. There are lot of vent holes, and of course we even don't speak about sound isolation for the earbuds, because it's the form factor that is not created for sound isolation. It's for those who need spatial awareness. Here is stock cable. I've got single-ended version, and there is not much sense in balanced cable for these earbuds. They are super sensitive, so no need in extra power. So let's undo this Velcro stripe, and here it is. MMCX connectors, actually nice touch. They are rubbered here, so they will be easier to put and out and unplug them, but also you have a tool to do that. Nice, good MMCX connectors with decent click, holding pretty well. Actually, you can wear them cable down or over the ear, but usually with earbuds, regular cable down fit works better. Cable is nice, it's really soft, almost zero microphonics, really nice, but at the same time sturdy and reliable. Here is a splitter with chin slider, and it goes to the jack. You can see that connectors, splitter and jack, everything is done in the same style. So as you can see, like Flathead Audio did everything they could to give you the best possible set of accessories and the best possible design. As usual, I need to say that please keep in mind that earbud sound really depends on your outer ear. Of course, we all hear differently, and there is a slight deviations in perception of IEMs and full-size headphones, but in case of IEMs, the difference is less because they have that closed volume of air inside our ear channel, so results are more consistent. With earbuds, slight changes of in your outer ear structure can cause different feed angle, different sonic wave direction, and so on. So I will describe my subjective impressions, but your results can be slightly varying. And as name suggests, these earphones are tuned to be neutral, but not absolutely monitoring neutral, but kind of balanced neutral. They don't trying to be super bright to give you sense of maximum pseudo-detalization, but instead just making focus on the mids and high frequencies, but not too much to sound clinical or analytical. So let's start from bass. As usually we do, deeper layers of bass are present, but they are noticeably rolled off. Main accent here is on the mid bass, and it's not super weighty or super boosted. And also keep in mind that we hearing bass in the earbuds in a different way. You won't get that super punchy, super powerful bass of IEMs because they just blowing bass into your eardrum almost directly. Here we getting a bit of dissipation and dispersion of bass, but still mid bass here is represented nicely, not boosted, but at the same time it's present, and when it's necessary it will give you all that instruments. But at the same time, if you're listening to something that rely on the synthesized bass, when you need like mighty and powerful low frequencies, you better consider FH01 or Peer because they having more mid bass and lower bass in terms of weight, and it compensates that bass dispersion. Here main accent is made on clarity and resolution, so you're getting nice texturing and a decent amount of small nuances and details in the low frequencies. And that's why, as an example, I've got Amber Rubarth's Good Mystery. Really great audiophiliac recording, and it starts with nice percussions, some wood resonance, and a lot of nuances and overtones. And with good texturing of these earbuds, you getting nice immersion into this track. So it fits perfectly for things like audiophiliac recordings. Mid frequencies are detailed, and to be honest, I didn't expect such a good detalization from the big dynamic driver. It definitely provides a good amount of small nuances, but at the same time they are not overly boosted. You don't getting this monitoring and like, I don't know, scalpel-like type of representations that absolutely slicing your music into tiny pieces and separate instruments. No, you're getting a lot of details, you're getting all nuances of the record, but at the same time you're getting nice coherence. So if you listen to some band, they sound like a band, not like separate musicians playing together. And of course, they building really nice stage. It's pretty wide, but at the same time not too wide. You don't getting this airy and diffused stage. No, it's pretty nice in terms of precision. It's out of your head, and that's one of the things why I like earbuds, because you're getting a bit of external sound and you're getting ambience occlusion, let's name it so, and at the same time you're getting wide stage, so really music sounds like you listening maybe not speakers, but something that out of your ears. And also you're getting nice depth layering. There is a boost in the upper mid area to give you more aggression, but you can tame it if you don't like it with these forms. Actually, I like both options, with forms and without. Without foams, you're getting more aggression and forwardness, especially in female vocal, but with foams, it's slightly more tamed, and with many records, it's more organic. Actually, they are pretty critical for the quality of records, but it's probably the deal you can expect. Like natural, detailed earbuds requires good, well-recorded material. And actually, I'm a bit subjective here, but with metal, I actually like natural and monitoring sources, even slightly brightish ones. Some people actually hate such type of representation with metal music, but I'm a fan of additional aggression, I'm a fan of all nuances, and these earbuds deliver this track really well with tight, precise drums, not overly dominating bass, and at the same time really nice emotional vocal and a good amount of percussion. So maybe it's a bit subjective, but For Whom the Bell Tolls is probably my most favorite track in all Metallica's discography, and this earbuds delivers it nicely. And that out of your head stage actually helps you to get more immersion. And as for treble, it's pretty bright, not overly bright for me, but it can be overly bright for some people, especially if you are a younger person and if you have more sensitivity in the high frequencies area. But actually, in this case, foam tips or pads will came to your rescue, because they tame treble a little bit, reducing amount of energy and making it slightly more recessed. But without it, you're getting really nice treble extension, which is pretty good. You're getting like really basic butt layering, which surprised me for this price range earbuds. And at the same time, you're getting a good amount of airness and really nice attacks and decays that gives you really realistic and pleasant overtones, making instruments more rich and saturated. And as an example, it's David Chesky, Broadway, and lot of well-recorded instruments. Everything goes to the high frequency area, and these earbuds play it pretty nicely. And in terms of pairing, actually, they are pretty efficient, but at the same time, they require nice control, so it's better to use them with some deck or with some player, because they have nice amount of scalability. And speaking about the conversions, I haven't heard a lot of models that are popular in this form factor, but of all everything I've heard so far, Flathead Audio have the best offers. They have 3 models, and basically it's just a matter of your taste what to prefer. Natural and monitoring model that is great with audiophilic recordings, with orchestral music, subjectively, but I like it with metal. Peer that is great with jazz, with some vocal recordings, with a lot of classic rock, and FH1, which is a balanced option between those two. And if you don't know which to get, you can start with FH1 and you won't be disappointed. But subjectively, I'd prefer to own all 3 models, and that's what I'm going to do. And I really hope that Flathead Audio will get prosperity they deserve, and we'll see many more releases in the future from them. Thank you for listening, thank you for your attention, and have a great day.